Royal Crown, inspired by Colonial Swag, Dune, Not Palm Springs, by April Bey. It was visceral. The feeling at once hit and rose from my core. Could feel the silky smooth, thick, oily plaster lathered through kinky coils soon becoming straight in the fire breath heat of perception of crowns and glory. I could smell it. Sweet musk of Saturday afternoon kitchens, gas stove tops of shoulders rich to earlobes, squinted eyes, warm necks, hot combs burning the history from my hair, pressing the unkempt from a prideful mane before I knew this crown to be my glory. Royal, drunk on the likeness of straight-haired whiteness of a swag colonial, like a bad testimonial of what it meant to be beautiful. Measured by a standard foreign, these preceding the learnings before perm chemical burnings, both processing pain through a process of pain. It smelled like the after smiles and compliments that hung loose in the aftermath from the mouths of those women whom still weekly observe this passage right. Still, I could feel it like a brand new life, a babe giving birth to her own midwife in the adulthood of my youth, a teen free of restriction, swearing off the wearing off of our cultural identity. I identified with what defied the deified lie of the beholder's eye. I stood boldly in the beauty of my African self, no rest from these naps stitched together by what was felt. From the top of the surface to the deepest parts, this head became a weapon, and these wraps a way of protection. My crown royal, a new version of an old beauty. Before the concept of royalty skated across our tongue's lips, black from the beginning of time, locked and loaded with magic. Heat pressed by its sojourn, field tested and sweat blessed, it was defiant and alive with the vibrance of my strength, antenna to the sun, communique of a cosmic ray, the energy of a new knowing that new being grown meant to keep on growing still. And grew, I did. Like the galaxy of colors in the muted sheen of her eye, an interstellar journey through the mind of her mind, a pattern master come master crafter, weaving the stories of our history, injecting lost moments and memories forgotten in between the space between our vision and our voice, giving word to the celebratory sound of the ancient ways of our past, inaudible but for the languid language of suppressed identities, crying out from behind tear-lidded eyes because we remember what it means to feel foreign, otherworldly, our forms bent and contorted to fit the distorted boxes in which we have been placed. Because we remember what it means to see pain as an act of love and pride, and beauty being the impetus for emptying us of anything untidy and unkempt, as though the alternatives were ever really that clean. She visualized a present built on a past. They call it Afrofuturism. We call it the space where we are who we are, and we are that thing together. Magnificent in our glory, in our spectacle, beautiful in our unkemptness, our natural order that has guided the way of our warriors, glistening in our grandeur, polished and ready, poised and perfect in all the ways that are hated about us, but loved as a parent by their mimicry. We mentally build worlds of delicious fiction, rooted in the truth that cannot be burned, pressed, or curled away, for it is rooted in the heart of creation at the start of the beginning, the prologue to the backstory, the spark before the light. We are the visceral feeling, us welling and hitting all at once, slathering ourselves across the space-time of culture, real and imagined, because we are magic.